Hi, this is Marilee. Although we've already studied the 5S, the last S is what tends to confuse most students. So I'm going to show you some examples. Standardize and sustain. Now sustain is the last one. So depending on your situation, you might want to find a different way to sustain your organization. So as you'll see in the first picture, this is a cupboard I have, and it's difficult to store the plastics. And so what I did was I sorted out all of those that are stray, and I only have one brand I use now with the lids. But what you'll notice is, once you organize, it can easily get disorganized, especially if you have other people in your household. So this is an example of color coding, and you'll see that the color code for yellow over here is the lids. This is the color code for red, and I have it labeled for this type of container, blue for that kind of container, and the squares are all up here and the circle ones are down below. So the element of sustain is that I'm drawing lines. I'm going to move down to a couple other pictures to show you how to sustain. I'll go past the closet one, I'll come back to that. Here's some ideas on how to sustain a shelf. So you take tape, a colored tape, and then you just take a razor blade in between each of the books, and you'll easily be able to find where that belongs. And that's a great way to organize your DVDs or CDs. The problem is to add something is going to be difficult, but if you just have some existing ones in the existing shelves, you can do that. Another way, as in over here, we actually have labeled the shelves and we've put lines in there to show that you cannot stray past this line. I'll try to close up a little bit. So you'll see that there are lines there. So this pile cannot stray into another pile. And that's really helpful, although for desks especially. Sometimes what they use are shadows. And so like for this element right here, which is a hole puncher, you could cut out something that is the same shape as that and put it underneath, and then this will always go on it. Shadows are great for tools. So if you look online, you'll see a lot of examples of shadows, especially in industry, where they'll hang their scissors and tools and they'll know exactly where it goes because of the shadow down below that shows where. Now, sometimes rather than marking with lines, what we can do is we can change our process so that we can sustain. So that's why I have my closet here for you. My closet will easily get overloaded with clothes. And so what I did was, first of all, I did the first S's where I organized it and I cleaned out all the things I did not need. And so what you'll see here is my clothes go light to dark, in the way that I go. And over on the left side are my jackets. Over on the right side are my shirts and sweaters that are not sleeveless. And down below will be the sleeveless ones. And they all go light to dark. In the back, I have slacks. It's actually dark to light because it's winter time, and then I could always reverse it. And over on the left, I have dresses, and then I have a couple of robes in the front. My scarves are not yet organized, but in a way they are. They're all hanging there. You'll notice that my hangers are in the middle. And so as I take something off, I put the hanger in the middle so it's easy to grab with the laundry that's down below and go to the laundry and come back. Whenever Nelson does my laundry, he just hangs it all in the middle so that I can put it back where I want it. So it always stays organized. Here's a better view for you, I think, of light to dark. You can kind of see that it goes light to dark, and then down below goes light to dark. Now, how do I make sure I don't put too much in my closet? Well, I have another system that I use, and that is for everything I put in, I have to take something out. So when I'm shopping and I see slacks that I'd like to have, I will know that I'll have to remove one slack for every slack I put in. For every sweater I buy or long sleeve shirt, I have to take and remove something in order to put something in. So now I never have to clean. My closet is always clean. Now, it's not perfect, as you can see. It's not beautifully organized, perfect. I didn't straighten it up for you, but what it does is it does organize it, and it does make it so I can always find my clothing. I can always find, I want to feel like wearing this off-white sweater. I'll go back to the slacks, I'll grab that. I'll go over to the jackets, I'll grab that, and it's always color coordinated. And then I could just go to the scarves, and I can grab a scarf that goes with it. So it may sound a little anal in a way, and I think a lot of this I was wasting a lot of my time trying to figure out what to wear, and I don't want to waste my time doing that. So I have organized myself, and I've sustained this for now. Geez, I've been out here probably 7 years. I've been able to sustain this. So that's it for 5S. So you have to find a way to not only standardize, but to sustain your 5S. And that's the part I think in the past that the students have forgotten. And so I wanted to be sure to create this video for you.